In Palworld 1.0, from the very beginning of the game, you can run expeditions, and you should be running expeditions. Today, I'm going to be talking about some things you should do to maximize your expedition farming throughout your entire time playing Palworld. Let's get into it. Austin John Gaming. At level 22, you unlock the Pal Expedition Station, and after taking down your first boss, you get access to the Verdant Hollow. On the right side, we have how long it takes, the firepower that you have to have if there is a required type for that expedition, and what loot you're going to be getting from doing it. All of them except for two drop Ancient Pal manuscripts, which you're going to need for your Pal labor research benches. So that's the #1 reason you should be running this all the time. I don't care if you just started off the game and the only thing you have is low-level pals, you should be running these expeditions. On this page, you get to choose which pals you want to send out, and it's going to tell you what their firepower is. You could come in here manually, sort by expedition firepower, and then choose those pals to go one after another. Like if I choose this Hydreigon, this one pal alone is 629%. I add a second pal, I'm looking at 1300. Alternatively, I could just click the auto assign button and it picks all of the pals needed for max rewards. In this case, I needed 2 to hit 1348%. Once you get to your second expedition, after taking down your second tower and when you're actually going to start breeding, is when you could start focusing on building a stronger team of pals to go out. You could start doing it here, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like at this point, just send out whoever that's going to get you the max rewards of 1348%. Why it's that number, I don't know, but it is. And almost every single thing that you do to a pal to increase their overall power is going to also increase their expedition power, with the exception of passive skills. I don't think passive skills affects it at all. Like if I look at this Frost Stallion Noct and this Frost Stallion Noct, who are the exact same level, they're both 100 potential. This one has Ace Swimmer, this one doesn't, and they both have the exact same expedition power. This pal has Legend, Idiosyncratic, Lord of the Underworld, and Masochist, and all level 100s, and it's 295. And this Frost Stallion Noct has Legend, Idiosyncratic, and Vanguard. It does not have Lord of the Underworld, and you'll see that it has the exact same expedition power. Condensing a pal adds extremely high multipliers of expedition power. That this level 1 Frost Stallion Noct is 295, and this level 55 fully condensed Frost Stallion Noct is 83,000. Like, these are huge differences in just condensing and leveling up one time. And I'm not talking about like a full level. Like if you want to go and do my guide on raising your pals to level 80 easily by doing the end game boss over and over, you're more than welcome to, but just level 55 is a huge boost. If I look at this level 77, yeah, it's also a pretty big boost. At the very northeastern part of the map, at level 65, you can get Frost Stallion Noct. By the way, the reason I picked Frost Stallion Noct is because it's the best firepower of any easily breedable pal in the entire game. For some reason, slightly better than regular Frost Stallion. And coming in third, you have Palladis, fourth is Necromus, 5th is Xiaolong, 6th is Bastigor, so you might as well just get that little bit extra by just choosing this one pal. This isn't necessarily an end game thing, but it definitely is a late game thing. Right around when you're about to do Faybreak Island and things like that is the time I'd recommend doing this. You have to catch 2 Frost Stallion Noct, have 1 male, 1 female, either catch them naturally or change the gender of one. That's fine because you have the high-powered magnet. Oh, I missed an alpha over here. I need to go get them. And you're doing your corallium fishing inside of the ocean, and you get the pal gender reversers while you're doing that. And all you're gonna do is breed until you have a perfect 100, 100, 100 Frost Stallion Noct, which I did make an entire video going over breeding, and I'm not going to be covering that here. And then after you have 1, getting your second is easy. And then once you have 2, getting your next 4,000 is even easier. So you're essentially going to be in a loop of taking your 2 perfect parents, 1 male, 1 female, all 100 potential, and it doesn't matter what the passive skills are. I just chose these because if I ever want to use this for breeding a different pal, I have it handy. We've hit the 5-minute mark in the video, and I just want to say thank you guys for 50,000 subscribers. I'll make you a deal. If you've seen my face for Palworld 3 times, hit the subscribe button. That's it. It's not going to change how much you see me. It means absolutely nothing to you, and it means absolutely everything to me to get this channel to 100K. So if you've seen me 3 times, hold up your end of the bargain. I help you, you help me. We rub each other's backs. Who's mad at that? Know what I mean? Gabagool. I'm actually from North Jersey, like a few towns over from where Tony Soprano's from, so yeah, it tracks. I go into the PAL box, I sort by settings, I collect my eggs at the H-It hatchery, collect all of them, over here, collect all of them. Can you pause this for now? That's really loud and annoying, thanks. And however many H-It hatcheries that you can supply with pals who are making you eggs, do it. It's just going to get you your end result pals faster. Of course, throw your 100, 100, 100s in there, and then you're going to be getting eggs at a very good rate of them having all 100, 100, 100. I take a look at all of the new Frost Stallion Knocks, and they don't have to have the best passives, but you're making so many of these pals. I'm just being picky for no reason at all, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, this one's an alpha and it's perfect. Cool. Out of this entire batch, I had 1, 2, 3, 4 perfect pals out of, let's say, a page and a half, and I only need 1 out of a page and a half. I take our new 100, 100, I throw it into the party, I head on over to the pal condenser, and everyone who didn't get the favorite tag, I go ahead and I condense them up. Now, if you're just doing this to build up your expedition army, go for it, but you could also do this to make a butt ton of money. So if you sort, and I do alpha power, and I have all my favorites at the beginning. So what the game does is all of your favorite pals on level 1 are right there. All of your favorite pals level 2 are right there. Level 3 are all the ones that I've deemed going out for expeditions. Then you have all of the alphas. So all of the Frost Stallion Knock that were alpha are all right here, and those go into the conveyor belt. These guys, even if they're perfect, I really don't care. I'm just gonna go ahead and shred them all up. They're gonna be dropping precious entrails and H-It civilization parts. These precious entrails are gonna sell for ridiculous amounts of money. That's part of the reason that I have 6 million gold just offhand, and I haven't even tried making money yet. While you're making this expedition army to go out and get you some of the best items in the game, you could also be making a butt ton of money in the meantime. My workflow, I like to fill up my party with all of the perfect pals that I want to then start using for this process. Set eggs, collect all hatched pals, and then I just condense my current party up, and I really don't care about which ones are perfect inside of the pal box just because you have so many of them. And then because my base is just next to Jetragon, I just head on over here and I catch him real quick. I said I catch him real quick. As just quick EXP. Oh wait, do I have the EXP bell on? I do. Cool. So now they're gonna get like 55 levels. Level 60, just like that. And just because it's so close to my house, yes, I'm also doing the World Tree boss for better experience, but like there's no loading screen. I'm already done in less than a minute. Plus, you're going to be getting your mutated eggs. That's going to be getting you your Idragons with a whole bunch of great passives on there. I make sure to label all these with favorite number 3. In my expedition settings, I make sure that all of my favorite level 1 and favorite level 2 pals are not selected because I use level 1 for my party and level 2 for breeding. And level 3 is they're powerful, I don't care, let them go out for expeditions. Where this really starts to get beneficial is after you beat the game and you go to the World Tree Subterranean City Ruins. And I just hit auto assign, and I'm at the max 1,348%. They go on out, and we're back from our expedition where we got 28 Dragon Radiant Gems, 122 Giant Pal Souls. Leveling up all the pals with full Pal Souls is going to be pretty easy. Some Decayed H-It Relics. You can get all of the different levels. I only got, the lowest ones on this trip. 95 Spheres, 41 Mammoris Meat, 14 Hartalis Slabs, 122 H-It Civilization Parts, and 68 H-It Civilization Cores. And that happens every 40 minutes. And thanks to you doing your PAL labor research and getting your expedition time down 10% and 5% and another 5 and another 5 and another 10 and another 10, your PALs are going to be running out every 40 minutes. Set a timer on your phone, get ridiculous rewards. You're also going to be getting ancient recycler parts, and then you could get all of your nice materials from there. Like, I think I have close to 9,000 ancient civilization cores and all of these various implants. The only thing that would be better is after I beat the end game boss in hard mode, which I've yet to do just because I'm also making these videos, and my daughter is due in 3 days, and I'm doing 3 different playthroughs, and I started a brand new game 2 days after launch, which is what you're seeing here. I'm getting there, but on my own time, and also making these videos for you guys. One thing that I think I should mention here, just to do my due diligence. Doing this and getting all of these Frost Stallion up to level 55, 60-ish, if you're doing the same thing I'm doing, you're getting a lot more experience for taking down Jetragon, but I'm playing on a reduced experience server. Getting them fully condensed and getting them to a high level is like 90% of the job. And then if you also wanted to use PAL souls on them, if you got them to level 80, those things that you can do are also going to significantly increase their expedition power. Other things that you can do is get their trust level up, which affects it also a little bit, but not nearly as much as the other things. And when it comes time for me to do the World Tree Expedition, and I have to hit like a huge number, I'm probably going to be doing that. But we're talking like the last 2% of gameplay for me for really min-maxing that. I am perfectly fine with just sending out this brainless army that just costed me a few hundred cakes. Hope you found this information helpful. If you did, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Until next time, Austin John Gaming out.